Hello, my name is KeltieOConnor, and for 90 hours I did not eat, work out, or leave my 380 square foot apartment in downtown Toronto. And this is what happened. The reason behind doing this is I truly believe we should all take maybe one day a year to fully fast. For it is more of a moral thing for myself. Give up kind of all forms of excitement in my life. I'm just a go-go, I'm an extrovert, I love being out. But the idea of not being allowed to leave my apartment, do anything really fun, and not eat, because I love food. And thank you Care of for sponsoring this video. If you have any eating disorder type tendencies, I'd really appreciate it if you didn't. If this is triggering in any sense, this video is not meant to be an insane diet. This is not a last minute, you're going on a beach vacation, I'm not gonna eat for 3 days. Obviously, if you don't eat for 3 days, you're gonna lose weight, people. So yeah, I'm gonna lose some weight. Idea is I'm gonna put it right back on right away. I didn't really know what was gonna happen, so I recorded it all, and just so we can all meet this together, because I wasn't really sure. So as my last thing to have, which is probably not like ideal, but come at me trolls, my favorite thing, ice cream. This is my sweet Jesus. People are staring. As I appreciate each of this bite, it makes me regret this challenge more and more and more and more. I didn't really have an end goal. It was just more of an experiment. Now, experience, because for me, being still is a lot of anxiety. Just got up, morning day one. So I got up, my usual routine, put on my makeup, went to go make my coffee, and then instantly was like, no, you can't do that. So I chugged some water instead. Okay, I'm just gonna do some computer work. Maybe I'll read. I got a book. I got a book to entertain myself. And it just feels very anticlimactic. I'm not hungry yet. I do feel a little off, and I think that's not having caffeine. I don't know. I feel very trapped. So let's get some computer work going. It's quite gloomy outside, so positive. It's sunny tomorrow. Alexa, shuffle my June Spotify playlist.
Shuffling June 2019.
Alexa, next.
In your body, I'm grabbing your ass, I'm joining them on back. I'm getting light if you couldn't tell.
Okay, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this in this case. I can't work out, but I'm just getting antsy right now. No, I only live in like a 380 square foot apartment. I guess I'm gonna stop sweeping and meditate. I'm gonna attempt the first one on my own and just see what happens. And then I was gonna try and do them with instructor led. So cue Keltie attempting to edit her sitting here mindless, being mindless. You guys can tell by my personality, this does not come natural. Here we go. I feel like my mind is still like blah, blah, blah. I had a few moments where I was just like, I noticed everything around me, the sound of cars and the fans and the hardness of the floor. But a lot of just being like, oh, you should be doing this and that and this and that and this and that. Blah. Guys, the hunger hasn't happened yet. The hunger hasn't happened yet. Cue probably next like scene you're gonna see me be like, ugh. I just feel like shaky. I just want to move, weird feeling, and I just want to be outside. Do you ever have it when you're so hungry you don't realize it, and then you have the first bite of food, and then you realize how hungry you are? I'm at that stage that like, I'm like, but I know if I were to have one bite of like a cracker, I'd be like, I have to reflect that how privileged I am that I'm choosing to stay in a nice sheltered apartment. Day number 2, just woke up. I've heard today is always the hardest, and I feel it. I woke up with that like deep growling stomach hunger. Midway through day 2, and like a little recap. At the end of the day yesterday, I felt like kind of good. I started getting like hungry, and it was a little hard to fall asleep, but I was able to. It wasn't like, it honestly wasn't that bad, probably just because I ate so much the day before. I peed a lot because I feel I just drank so much water. My brain is just, ugh. I even like try to meditate because I feel it's just like spiritual stuff. I don't know, and like my mind just like can't not think of French fries, pizza, food. I feel like I'm going through caffeine withdrawal, so I'm kind of shaky, but I'm shaky and like I want to move and go do something and just get out of this apartment, but at the same time I don't have the energy to move. My mental insanity might have reached an all-time low, but go with it, go with it. I've always wanted a bottom of my foot tattoo. I've seen this before, people get like right and left on the bottom of their foot. I think it's so funny, like a tattoo. So I'm gonna start doing it on my shoes, and this is gonna be my new thing. This is the level of boredom. I'm gonna write on the bottom of all my shoes, right? Okay, this isn't working. Like it's supposed to look like Andy. You know what Andy writes on the bottom? Here we go. Left. So this is how you're gonna always know it's my shoe. It's which foot. Guys, I'm going insane. Left. I need to reevaluate everything. In the middle of the night, like I woke up so many times. I think I probably woke up like 8 times in the middle of the night. I don't even know if I slept that night. It was just like, let's think about like food. And day 3. How do I describe this feeling? Clear-headed? Like the anxiety kind of, and this has kind of gone away and I've kind of settled. I still feel bored, but I've come to terms with the boredom. I have no hunger. Yeah, even like I meditated this morning and I could just kind of be, which is really weird for me. Usually for me to just like be and calm down, like I have to do so much and do so much and do so much and like empty my reservoirs, and then I'm like, okay, chill and relax. And I still like that feeling. I'm not gonna stop. I feel that's how I naturally am, but it's just kind of weird to have that just like sense of like calm without the movement before, if that makes sense. I just kind of like looked up at the sky. I just admired it. It made me crave it though, so that's the toughest part of this challenge. It isn't the food. The workout is annoying. Like I want to go do something active, but because I'm not bumping with energy, but it's just being outside. That's the one. I feel kind of in that sense like it's I don't know, it's weird. I'm getting stir crazy. I don't know, this is a weird feeling, guys.
When you're ready, exhale deep. Inhale, making the belly nice and round. Lift.
The world's not gonna end if I'm bored. I think this is good that I hope it teaches me moving forward not to get anxiety if I'm ever bored. It's probably good for us all to be a little bored sometimes, because I find there's just like a lot of creative thoughts. I've had that, like a lot of ideas. That being said, watch I go mentally insane in the next hour. So I'm really stupid. So I'm going to eat my first meal, and because I haven't been able to leave my apartment, I don't have any food, and I just want to eat. And that I just want to say before I even leave the house. But I have a frozen mango pineapple mix in my fridge, so I like defrosted this a little bit, and now we're gonna have our first food. This, even though this is like the most lame thing, break this fast from, I don't care. I'm just so excited. So we started with mango. Food has never tasted like this. Oh my god, pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. Choked a little. I'm having a moment, guys, I'm sorry. I hate people who are like, fruit tastes like candy. No, fruit tastes like fruit, and fruit is great, but it doesn't taste like candy. And then, oh, I think I have candy. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm Sour Patch Kids! Now we're gonna cover the recovery refeed process. You wanna start with like liquids, some like green juices, some stuff. Just get some like vitamins. Also a lot of liquid calories will help my digestion. I just haven't eaten food in a few days. But one thing I'm gonna do, they are sponsoring this video, is Care of sent this stuff, and this is something I thought was really important to get vitamins, but you can't eat every fruit and vegetable every day, so there's other vitamins. I got these designed perfectly for me, and that way I know I'm getting all the nutrients, because obviously I haven't had a lot of nutrients over the last 2 days. And Care of is the coolest coolest thing. Okay, first of all, the packaging right off the bat, which is like big for me. If like vitamins and stuff have like bling packages, I feel like an old lady. So each one is customized. It's exactly, look, it's this branding, guys. It says Hi Keltie. So when you order it online, it's gonna deliver these packages to you, are customized your own personal health, whatever you are needing. So there's actually this quiz you go on and you like type in and ask you all these questions, your gender, your goals, you feel you're missing, what you eat. You know, I was really conscious of my skin and hair health and my cognitive. That was really important for me, so I wanted a lot of stuff like that. And I do kind of get an upset stomach sometimes with certain foods, so I wanted a probiotic. So they have that included. So some of the vitamins I got, Glow Trio, they have magnesium, vitamin D, vitamin C, digestive enzyme. You want to glow, we want that summer glow, people. So if you want a pretty package and that doesn't look like your grandma's vitamins this summer, go take the personalized quiz at this website, link down below, and you can use my code KeltieOConnor for 25% off your first month, because you guys know if I'm gonna use something, I want you to save your dollar bills. Make sure you got all your healthy nutrients. Make sure they're fancy. Especially in the fitness community and which ties into diet culture, unfortunately. I like to separate the two, and I think we need to be better at separating the two. And diet culture is a very negative thing. Fitness should be a positive thing. Fitness doesn't necessarily just mean weight loss. It should be moving your body. And that was the hard thing, is like fitness is an enjoyable part of my life. And that was the toughest, is just being trapped inside. I could find my mind at times going to very negative places because of that. But in terms of the food, I tried to just understand that I'm choosing to do this. And how blessed we are. If you're watching this, you're watching on some kind of form of technology. Now, if you are really struggling to eat, you aren't doing like financially that well, I pray for you, and this is me giving you the biggest hug in the world, because that's such a tough place. I can only imagine. For the most part, I feel if you can afford an iPhone, a computer, you can afford your next meal, so that's why I'm gonna say that. And we can choose to diet, and we need to reflect on that more often. The dieting is such a privilege. We shouldn't have to diet. We should have a lifestyle that allows us to just be happy every day, healthy every day. There's a lot of people in this world that food is purely survival, and that they don't know when their next meal is. People that literally, there could be a homeless person on your street that doesn't know if they're gonna make it to the next day, that when they go to bed hungry, they don't know if they're gonna wake up. And I knew at any point in this challenge, I could call Uber Eats if I was really that hungry and get food. How lucky we are in this weight-obsessed culture we're in, that we can choose when to eat. The third day, that is all I tried to think of, is I just tried to be so grateful to feel that hunger. That is what I hope you get from this video. Yes, I did lose about 3 pounds. I mean, I want to say I probably only lost like a pound, maybe 3 to the scale, but that was like water weight for the most part, because I wasn't working out, I wasn't moving, so my energy expenditure was like next to nothing. So your weight journey is your weight journey, and I won't judge you as long as it's making you happier and healthier. But be thankful. Be thankful you can make that journey. I know I eat to gluttony sometimes. I love to eat. It's part of my life. It's part of it's a character flaw. I don't know. I love food. But very seldomly do I take the time to be like, wow, I'm so privileged to eat pure out of choice. Pure out of choice every single day. So this challenge really taught me that. Here are my progress pictures. Transition, because people are gonna ask, yeah, here, this is how I looked, how it changed. To wrap this up, I encourage you all to get hungry sometime. Not starve yourself. There's a difference. To appreciate the food you have. I hope you guys all have a fabulous day. Go enjoy brunch with your friends. Call your mom, bring her out for dinner. Call your best friend, go on a walk and get some ice cream. If you haven't had a vegetable in a couple of days, have it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning in. And if you're having a crappy day, go pet a dog. Love y'all.